Those of you who are watching us online, I want to welcome you. I want you to understand that the same power of God will visit you in your comfort of your home. Especially those of you who cannot reach us here physically, the Lord will be with you. There you are. And bless you. Praise God. Please, can we sit down? I have been talking to us since I started preaching on Operation Clear, am I correct? On wealth creation. And I think I've even talked for up to going to eight times now on wealth creation. And I want you to please be serious about it. Is that clear? Ushers, tell the gate man to close the gate. Nobody should be walking in. Man, I've realized that many of you are not serious about it. And I also discovered that, please, don't start your warfare when the enemy has won the trophy. The first 4 months of every year matters a lot. If you are playing with church now, playing with God, hoping that maybe when it is October, God will do miracle, magic, doesn't work. What you sow now is what you're going to reap in the next few months from now. Is that clear? You have to be consistent. And I want to say this to all of us today as I start talking on wealth creation again. Wouldn't you like to wake up and know with this confidence that you can handle whatever any situation throws on you financially? Do you understand my question? Yeah. That's why I'm teaching this. I want you to understand that our goal, even though it takes time, whether it happens today or the next 5 or 10 years, but my goal is to come to a point where you have this confidence that whatever life throws at you, that you have the financial means to deal with it, to handle it. And that should be your dream as well. Are we in the house? Because if that is not the case, this program will not make meaning to you. It will look as if it's a folk tale. If your dream, your desire, your goal is to say in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, you can be able to handle whatever the situation throws at you financially, then it means we're on the same page from today. But if that is not a dream, then I don't think I can help you. Hello? And you should at least fight to be comfortable financially, even if you don't want to be extremely rich. You must fight to be what? Comfortably financially. At least free from immediate financial burdens. You understand? Yeah. What you can eat, what you can drink, children's school fees, immediate needs. You should at least fight to be free from them. And that should be what all of us will be targeting, should be our target. You should be able to meet your needs and provide without stress the basics for your family. Am I talking to you here? At least that should be your goal. And I think that is my first goal. That's why I'm taking my time to teach. I've not been teaching this, except people invite me for conference, talk about wealth or money. But I decided that I need to take you through because I've realized that most of us are still very far. And many of us fail to understand the difference between wealth and money. You must desire to be free from at least the burdens that comes with immediate financial needs, basic needs. You can be able to meet your basic needs and the needs of your family without sweating. And you are sleeping, you sleep and rest. If you wake up, whatever challenge, whatever need the day throws at you, you are sure that I don't need to start making call to handle it. And if that is the case, you must be serious with God. You must be what? Serious. Very, very serious to learn. Like as I said to you, people's problem has not been money. People's problem has been lack of financial intelligence and lack of psychology of money or money psychology. Many people have seen money, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. But yet, the money is not there. It's not that they're stupid. They don't understand the psychology of money. They lack financial intelligence. They have no understanding on how money works. Listen, for you to be wealthy, you must work hard to get money and allow your money to work smart to make you wealthy. That's wealth creation. Are we in this house? You don't become wealthy by working hard. You become wealthy when your money works hard and smart for you. And your money cannot work smart for you until you have the knowledge to create the structure, to plan it well, so you can deliver the things you need to have wealth. So if we are going to be successful in this, there are things we need to look at today. I will look at 3 things and I will close you. Prayer is very good. I love praying. Prayer is my first food. I enjoy it. If I don't pray, if you take prayer away from me and give me food, I will die quick. If you take food away from me and leave me to pray, I will live long. That is how far I prayed. But when you pray and you don't know what to do, even if you pray and get money, can you hear me here? If you don't know how to invest your money, how to manage your money, to start yielding, bringing income to you, then you're not going to be wealthy. You're still going to get the money, spend the money, and be broke, or save the money. And the moment you're saving your money, remember that saving money cannot make you rich. Because as you save the money is being affected by inflation. Inflation devalues any money you put in a bank. And that is why you see that the thing you bought last year or last 2 years at 1,000 rand, no matter how good you are, this year, it must have gone to 1,002 because inflation has come in. And the next 2 years, that same thing you bought will never go down, keep on increasing because of the force of inflation. So when you keep your money, then that money cannot make you wealthy because that money is going down. But if you can invest your money in assets that will bring inflow and at the same time increase in value, then that your asset will compete and combat inflation. So even if the whatever you invest in today, the money you bring for you, the income it bring for you will be higher than the percentage that bank will give to you, maybe 2 point something percent, and inflation is at 6 point something percent. So definitely you are losing it. You're not getting anything, keeping it in that place. Is that clear? But if you invest it in assets that can increase in value and also bring you inflow, then it can combat the inflation rate and still grow your income and make you wealthy. Are we in the house? Now, let me start with 3 things we must know today. Number 1 is minds. I call it mind shift, not mindset. There must be a mind shift. Don't forget, in life, you cannot attract what you want or even what you work for. You will attract who you are, what you are. So there must be a mind shift if you want to create wealth. Listen to me, everybody here today. If I go to any place, like I travel, I make conference, I to preach on wealth creation. If I preach the first, the second day, that place will jam pack. That's when you see people who want to change. You see people who want to learn, who want to know. But when you go to people who are not ready to learn the right way, they want to go the wrong way. I think of creating way, telling us how to manage. But mark myself today. In the next 10 years from now, some people will be in the pain of regret. Can you hear me here? Or you enjoy the pain of discipline today. It will not change. It see how it will happen. Some people will say, if I have listened to this message, it would have been because with time, you will discover. So there must be one mind shift. Look at me. There is a mindset you must carry if you want to create wealth. The mindset of an entrepreneur is not the same thing with the mindset of somebody who is looking for money. Can you hear me here? Now, if you want to be wealthy, you must have this mindset of number 1, you don't start in your journey to wealth creation, don't start with comfort. Don't start with comfort. You are going to discomfort yourself if you are willing to create wealth. Number 2, you must not go into business because of the name and the applaud people will give you and say has opened ShopRite. No. There must be what? A mind shift. All you are looking for is profit, income to build wealth. There must be a mind that you are not interested in public opinion. You are only interested in profit in your business. That is to say, you can do anything as long as it's bringing inflow into your hand to enable you build your wealth. Is that clear? Yeah. Because the problem most of it is that, how can I do it? I can't do that kind of thing. I can't do that kind of business. How is it not to come and start doing this kind of thing? Because you can never be wealthy until you kill pride. Can you hear me here? You will never be wealthy until you kill pride. There are many wealthy people today who are agriculturists. They are farmers. So if there is no mind shift, it will never start. Because you're going to look for business that has name. Why are you looking for business that has name? As an entrepreneur, you're not looking for name, you're looking for profit. But because of what there's a mindset you carry of who you are, you cannot do this thing. So you're looking for what has them. People can applaud you for and say, yes. Have you heard that Brazil have bought ShopRite? It has 3 ShopRites. Even though there are many, many people here that have bought franchise and have lost their capital. Do you understand? Because of what? Mindset. So people can know I owe franchise. But the franchise is not bringing you profit. So you don't need that mindset. There must be a mind shift. You are not interested in what people are saying, but interested in the profit you are deriving from what you are doing. Because your aim is to build what? Wealth and earn and come out and become financially free. So that at any point in time, you can go anywhere and enjoy the few days you have on earth. Is anybody in the house here? That's most of your problem. The problem you have here, I can't do this kind of thing. I can't do barbing. I can't learn Uber. I can't learn. But somebody can start the barbing and now give you franchise to buy. Yeah. He put his setting in order. And people are buying the franchise. Do you know how he started it? Have you read how KFC started? Today is KFC. So if there is no mind shift from what you think you are what doing and what you're not what doing, you can't be a wealth creator. Am I talking to anybody here? Listen to me if you care. Listen to me. Listen to me. You will hardly be successful if all you are interested in what people will say. And you forget those who will say it cannot pay a bill. Calm down, start somewhere. Many a times when you go into business, you're not going to business only for profit. You're going to business, number 1, for experience. Number 2, for connection. Certain business may not give you all you're looking for, but it can help you to meet people. Can you hear me here? That can help you engineer the next business. So that is why in your life, you don't have to say, there's a business I can do. If you want to create wealth, you can do anything. Even if it takes you, can you hear me here? Removing a excreta on the street to make money, it does not mean anything. So if your mind has not shifted from what people will say and who I am, can you hear me here? I used to give you an example that Dangote still sells salt today of 100 naira till today. The richest man in Africa. But somebody is still there saying, this business, we don't deserve it. People will say. What will people say? What you're making profit from? You know where you're going to. You know where you're pursuing. And you know, I can't do it. I don't deserve it. People will mock me. People will laugh at us. And that's your problem here. That's the problem all of you are having. Pride can kill anybody. As a wealth creator, your focus is profit, no matter what it is. Anybody can talk anything. Are we in the house? Anybody can talk anything. So that mind shift is very, very important. It's very, very important. That you jump, dabble into money and suddenly start getting 1 million, 2 million does not, can you hear me here? Determine who you are. The man who gets 10,000 and after 4 years multiply it to 50,000 is better off than you because he has more experience, he knows more people, he can repeat what he has done before. So what must you kill? Kill your ego if you want to start as a business person, as a wealth creator. Is anybody in the house? And most of us also who are sisters, I've been talking. You have to also help your husband. And husband also help. You know, if you start doing this kind of thing, people will laugh at us. Meaning what? Is the person feeding you? Is he paying your bill? Come on. Laugh at me. Can you hear me here? In fact, laugh more at me that I'm washing clothes to pay my bill. It won't bother me. It will bother me that I'm coming. You're laughing at me because I'm coming to beg you money. Yeah, that is where it will bother me. Not after you're giving me the food to eat, you're laughing at me. It will be a pain. But if you're laughing at me because I'm doing something to get money, then I believe you're a fool. And if you don't have that mind shift, you will never start something. All of you today are waiting for 18 billion to start us something. It doesn't work that way. If you fall, you're going to fall 18 billion down. Because there's no process of creating wealth that is void of risk. Am I talking to you now? But you will say you've heard because you've already lifted your heart that you belong somewhere. You've already given yourself false status. False one. Because maybe you bought a house here and luckily I bought maybe a house probably in your country. You think now you are wealthy. You're not wealthy. You are not. You are still poor. You're only a poor person that has a house where he's living. No, what? Am I making sense here? Yeah. So don't allow those things to make you think that I'm now a big dude. No. 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 Can I continue? Number 2, dream big and work hard. Dream big and work hard. Please sacrifice. Sacrifice few years of your fun and pleasure for a lifetime of financial freedom. Is that clear? That's what I'm preaching. Sacrifice. Because financial freedom, wealth creation comes with sacrifice. There are many of us who are already living a bogus, a big man life. And you can never create wealth with that lifestyle. So you must sacrifice few years from now. Can you hear me here? To be able to build a future of your financial freedom. Pay the price today. Pay the price today. Cut your coat because you know what you want to become next 5 years. Cut down your expenses. Nothing good comes easy. Believe you me. The lifestyle most of us are living today are the lifestyle of those who already are financial independence or financial freedom. That's what we are living today. And you can see the error. You can see the mistake. That is why even if you get 2 million today, give it 1 year, that 2 million is gone. It will finish in your hand. Because you're already living a lifestyle you've not graduated into. Can you hear me? And many times, the situation you find yourself you call worst is what somebody else is having and is enjoying it somewhere. Do you understand? Because that's one thing people should know also about this world. Some of us today, when we have 10,000, it's like the end has come. But some people, that 10,000 is a breakthrough to them. They're happy and they're pushing somewhere. So sacrifice today. Remember I told you that there are 2 regrets every man must have. 2 pens. The pen of discipline today or the pen of regret tomorrow. Pour down your coat. Know you are now in a journey. Make sacrifices for the next 5 years. By the time God help you, you now build have passive incomes, have income flows and streams. Then you can go back to the life that can be sponsored by the structure and the system that's already working for you. And when you are doing that, you will never go broke. You never go down. Don't try to be comfortable today. Sacrifice the fun of today, the comfort of today, and few other things. Some years ago, that should be 8 years ago, there was a property I bought then. That should be 8 years ago. That property should be about 6 or maybe less than 4-5 million in Naira. When that thing came out, in fact, a friend of mine lent me money to add to buy the property. He saw it and said, this place is bush. Did you know that it wasn't up to 6 months I bought it? Then Rogers, our governor then, began to build the foundation. That's why he built the African school. When he started building it, he now opened the place and did make it 8 lanes. Immediately the thing started. Last 2 years, my lawyer called me and said, do you want to sell that property? That people are pricing it. You know how much they were pricing it? Within a shortage of 4 years, they are pricing 150 million. Yeah. I said, I don't have a need to sell it, because you don't sell your property to eat. You sell it to invest in a better something. Do you understand? Yeah. But that time I traveled home, I saw it. What did I do? I denied myself the fun of enjoying as somebody who came from outside. Put that money, borrow from somebody and put it. And if I want to sell it today, if you give me 200 million, I will not sell to you. And how much was it? 6.5 million. 6 years down the line. But you have traveled home and you have such a money. You use it to gallivant the whole city. Every girl had her own share. Because you came from overseas. And you walk, maybe you walk canvas and dress so that they can see you as Yankee. You're not Yankee. You're deceiving yourself. True or false? No, I'm not talking to anybody here. So for you to make it, get me right, you have to sacrifice your fun today, your comfort today, your confidence today. Pay the price for financial freedom tomorrow. If you can't pay the price, there is no hope. My service is going to be very simple today. Number three. Look for MQP. If you want to create what you want to succeed, more quality people around you. The reason why you are struggling to move forward, you are poor, is because you have a lot of poor people around you. Are you hearing me? No. No, be frank. Look at it. Do you know that some people who are living in Kailisha, in Danun today, that their life have changed because they moved out of that place, got a job with a white person. The white person now took them to oversee. The same person who was thinking this way, his life changed. What changed his life? Association. Your network, your network must change. If your network, people around you are 10, and that 10 are upper and average people, you will never go beyond it. The Bible says, iron sharpeneth iron. In other words, if it's poor iron sharpness, you make people poorer. No, I'm making sense here. No, it is a simple truth. Now, I will explain to you. In world creation, the most important thing is not money. It's the right people. I am the one telling you. Did I tell you last Sunday? My friend called me, we were talking. When we were talking, my wife came and said, greet Alaji. He said, Alaji, Mama, they finished talking. After they finished talking, he said, I'll give you a gift. I'll give you 2 shops in the international market. Yes, on Saturday. That was how he got that shops, and they're in millions. Simple. Just greeting. How did it happen? Quality people. Now listen, am I making sense here? No, I'm talking out of experience. As long as you surround yourself with poor people, no, your network must change. Say, Father, change my network. No, you're making me angry. Even if you are poor, it doesn't matter, but your network must change. Say, Father, change my network and connect me to more quality people in the name of Jesus. Are we in this house? And see, you must take what I'm telling you seriously. I am not saying that people around you must be your enemy, but you must realize that no man can take you where he has not been. If you watch my nugget for smart living this week that was posted, I made mention of it. Most of you don't watch, just mention it. More what? Quality people. This is the greatest Greatest thing you need in life. Greatest thing you need in life, in wealth creation, in success, are the people. Your network must change. Because there is no poor person that sits with you and brings a good idea. They talk people. They discuss people. They discuss people that can tell you in the church today who came to church, who wore new clothes, what they say about you. That is their business. That is why they are poor. You have to look for people who will discuss business, discuss stocks, discuss, I get me, opportunities, share with you. You'll be surprised that hearing what they're saying alone can just, okay, sir, but I know someone who can do it. That is all you need for your life to change. Because that's what you must be praying for. He's my schoolmate. We are friends. We are this one. When you people come together, what do you discuss? You have been friends for 28 years. Nothing has changed. None of you can move to something better to do. Because if someone is doing something better, you can link other people to do that. Look for more quality people. Try to navigate. Try to see how you can reach people who are better off than you. Is anybody in the house? Listen, 2 or 3 people, even one person that's quality that comes into your life can change everything about your life. As I'm here, if you count my friends, I don't have much friends. I don't do much because you hardly, if you don't have integrity. But if there are 5, 4 of them are just 3 might be Christians, 3 are Muslims. They are not even people who are into church. Maybe it can be 1 or 2 who are into church. But they are what? Quality people. They have the information I need at every point in time. They have the connection. If I pick my phone and say, how can this be done? Say, MOG, I will do it. You see the phone ring. They can call one governor. They can call one person that matters a lot. That thing that will cost you 28 years to do can happen in 22 seconds because somebody else pick a phone and call. Is anybody in the house here? And that is what you need. That is what you need. You can't be hanging around with ants. I want to be an antelope. Is it possible? You can never. There is no prayer that can make an ant to become an antelope. Hello? Talk to me, somebody. Okay, let's look at 2 Kings chapter 5, verse 2. 2 Kings chapter 5, verse 2. 2 Kings chapter 5, verse 2. Is anybody there? And the Syrian had gone out of rage and brought back captive a young girl from the land of Israel. She waited on Naaman's wife. Go ahead. And she said to her mistress, if only my masters were with the prophet who is in Samaria, for he would heal him of leprosy. That was all. Naaman was a rich man, a great soldier, a commander. But something was missing in his life. What? Quality information. The girl they brought from war, serving the wife, said, there's a man I know in Israel. He's a prophet. If my master will just be ready to go there, he will. That was all that healed him with all his money. Can you understand? So there are people you may even meet, they may not have the money, but they have the connection. Some may not have the connection, they have the information. So there must be these 3 things: the money, the connection, or the information, for them to be quality. You can't hang around people every day. You sit down with somebody. You sit down with is a friend. Month after month, there's nothing new. There is nothing that will help you to the next level you are discussing. All you are discussing is internet issues. People who made money, people who are rich. Some of you sit down here, you can sit down and know who is rich and who is not rich. If somebody is rich, does it concern me? Does it make me rich? I must think of what can I do to be rich. Not what's, he's very rich. You know that guy. So I will sit down and say, boy, I can tell you now who is richest in this Cape Town. So what does it add to your portfolio? And what does it add to your food? It's not what you need. You must find out if he's richest in Cape Town. How did he become rich? It's not about sitting down, talking. Every day you talk, you get out, you drive, you come back, you go and drink, you sit in your house. Service time, you gather together, you're talking, you go out, you chase women. You want to be wealthy? Lie. Come here. Let's go to the grave of Elijah. Let me take you there in here. Stay there for 100 years and come out. You will never. You must change your network. Because it is network that opens door for the network. Now, let me show you again. I'm not going to talk too much. But when it comes to money matter, don't talk too much. Don't talk too much. If you pick one or two, work with it. If you don't want to pick it, no problem. But God of heaven knows that I have taught you what's supposed to make you do genuine business, become great in life. There are many people who are looking for this information. They go to internet, they pay money to look for it, they don't have it. So it is your choice. Life is a choice. In 1 Samuel chapter 10, from verse 2. 1 Samuel 10, verse 2. Okay, let's start from verse 1. From verse 1. Then Samuel took a flask of oil and poured it on his head and kissed him and said, it's not because the Lord anointed you commander over his inheritance. Yes, because we anointed you on Sunday, am I correct? Now you sit at home. After anointing you, anointing does not make a difference. Look at what makes the difference. When you have departed from me, you will find two men by righteous tomb in the territory of Benjamin as Zilzah, and they will say to you, the donkeys which were what? Found. Information. I've anointed you, Samuel, to be the king, but you need men with the vital information of what you're looking for. Very simple. God did not show him where it is. God showed him men that knew where it is. You're not hearing me here. Very simple. Men. They will say to you what you're looking for have been found. And now your father has ceased caring about the donkey and is worrying about you, saying, where shall I do about my son? When you have departed from me today, you will find two men from righteous tomb in the territory of Benjamin and Caesar, and they will say to you, the donkeys which you went to look for have been found. And now your father has ceased. Yes, move on now. What shall I do about my son? Who is there? Then you shall go on forward from there and come to the temple tree of Tabor. Have you realized that what makes you to move forward is information available at your disposal? You will meet them and they will tell you. By the virtue of the information given to you, you will move forward to your next level. And see, then you shall move forward from there and come to the temple tree. There, three men going up to God at Bethel will meet you. This is where spirituality is very important. You want to be wealthy. You come to church on Sunday, Wednesday you sit in your house. Keep on going. Let's see how you are going to get it. Now see, there are three men going to God, one carrying 3 goats, another carrying 3 loaves, another carrying, what are they going to do? Remember, the first one has the information, second one has provision. They have the provision. But provision is connected with spirituality, God's presence. You meet people of God. They will tell you, and what? And he say you move forward. From there, you shall meet another man who are what? Prophesying. Can the person there either be serious or greet you and give you 2 loaves of bread? Go ahead. After that, you shall come to the hill of God, where the Philistine garrison is, and it shall happen when you come to the city that you meet a group of prophets coming down from the high place with a strange instrument, a tambourine, a flute, and a harp before them, and they will be prophesying. Yes? Then the Spirit of the Lord will come upon you, and you shall prophesy with them and be turned into another man. So everything that God did in his life was done through human channel, through a network, through the people he's relating with. Is anybody hearing me here? That is how it works. In your journey to greatness is the kind of people you meet that determines whether you remain in a class or a position or a level for 10 years before you move to the next level. God can never catapult you to the next level. There must be people at that level He will link you with. So from there, you move to their level. Is anybody in the house here? So every quality relationship delivers 3 things to you: information, transformation, and provision. That is what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to be looking in a mirror, people, when you meet them. How have they transformed me? Some of you are going to church, you meet certain guys, that is the end of your evening service. They are not people you need. They're not quality in your life. You must look for people who can influence you, who carry God's spirit, that when you relate with them, that same oil can rub off on you. Is anybody hearing me here? So you can be a prophet in their order. It's not people who will tell you, let's sit now, let's watch football, let's do this one. You don't need them. I've been shouting this. Heaven will bear me witness. I've taught you a lot. Whatever I'm saying, it will not be long. When I came here some years ago, I was warning people how it will be now, but nobody listened to me. It will not be long. Most of the avenues you think to get money will shut down. It will not be long. It will not be long. Anywhere you are running to, you'll be found. As long as Google can reach there, they will get you. It will not be long. Listen now, start the journey now. It's not late. There is no magical way to greatness. The journey of greatness, step by step. Is that clear? It's step by step. You may not arrive there overnight, but manage, take one step. Taking one step has shifted you from where you are. The next time, take another step. You may not know you are moving forward. You take another step to move forward. Is that clear? Last thing I want to say here is that develop what I call communication and relationship skill. Develop what? Communication and relationship skill. Develop it. And finally, integrity. Then I close here. What do I mean? Some of us don't know how to relate with people or communicate. And at times you can meet even your destiny helper. And the way you respond to him, especially most of us from Nigeria, one thing we lack in our life is courtesy. You may meet somebody, you may not know that person is a destiny helper. But something happened and you flared up. Your attitude, that man can never help you. But when you realize who he is, you now want to be his friend. He has seen who you are. So, relationship skill is very important. Communication, how to talk to people. Can you hear me? There's some people you sit down with in the church, you embarrass. But when you are in need of a thing, they may know somebody who knows about that thing. They will hold information from you because of how you talk to them. The usher who asks you to change your chair, you look at him from head to toe. And it's because I'm in the church. If I'm not in the church, can I talk to you? I don't know where we'd have been. You have not walked in the central bank before. You have never walked in the aircraft before. I don't know where else you would have been. But because of your ego, and the person goes, and tomorrow there's a need, and he knows who have the information, he hold it up from. Because of what? You lack communication skill. You lack courtesy. Are we in the house? Because if you are going to meet people, you just imagine if Saul left Samuel's presence with the oil on his head and made these people start quarreling with them, the prophecy wouldn't have come to pass. True or false? Yeah, it wouldn't have come to pass. When he made them, he humbly joined them and started praying with them, and the oil came upon him. If you have gone there to quarrel with them or to behave somehow, you'd have missed it. You can carry oil, you can miss prophecy because of your attitude. Develop what? Communication skill. Develop it. And finally, as I told you, you must develop integrity. Listen to me. You see, do you know what happens? I have some people I work with, talk with. Most of them are not my mate. Some of them, their children are my mate. Do you understand? But do you know that there's so much belief? If I say yes, it's yes. I say no, it's no. Anything they want to do, even if I'm not involved, they will call me. You hear emoji, this and this and this and this and this. And if I say, okay, don't give this person this thing, give this person, they hear me, they listen to me. Integrity. Listen. One man told me He's my friend, very good friend of mine. They quarreled Saturday. Okay, on Friday they quarreled with my team and the man. They went and they had quarrel. And my friend told me, I said to my friend, what you told me is not good. You have to apologize to him. I would have told you what he said to him. Because 20 years ago, when the man got Oba, bank gave him loan 20 years ago, 2.something billion. Him and Dangote applied for the loan. They gave me, they didn't give Dangote. That's why he was ahead of Dangote. So my friend told me on Friday and said, you started with Dangote, where are you now? He said, walk out of my walk out of my. So he called me and was wrecking and said he's insulting him that his son's supposed to be their age mate. Why would he tell him that? And I said, please, don't be offended. I just try to calm down. What I'm trying to say to you that people, what is the most expensive thing on earth is not car. It is honesty. Have you done a job here? Have you done any work here with these artisans? Have you done any work here with these artisans? Yeah, those people who do handwork. Have you discovered that most of them are poor because they don't have honesty? Yeah. Do you know? Give them job to do. They will not finish it. They will put you in trouble, run away with you, chasing up and down. That's why they are poor. Assuming you find one that is honest, he will never be poor. Are we together? So people are poor not because of the devil. It's because they lack integrity. They are not honest. So if any time they find that you are honest, people will deal with you. The rich will deal with you. Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday was Monday. They say no. They mentioned my name. They asked the lawyer to call one of the commandant. The lawyer called one of the commandant. He said, he said, if it is him, he will pay the money. That was the lawyer, the son moved from Lagos to Abuja, doing everything for them, transporting himself without money because of what? If it is him, he will pay the money. People will give you help, render you money. When they say bring it back, you fight them. No, courtesy. You don't know. You're not hearing me here. Courtesy, honesty. These are two things you need. If you don't have these two things, you cannot maintain good relationships. Are we in the house? You will meet rich people. When rich people meet with you, there are two things they look at you, how you talk. Don't talk too much. Communication skill. That's what I'm telling you. Some people, you meet them once. Blah, blah, blah. When they bring communication, you jump in, take it, share. That rich man will not deal with you. Because they want the secret to be kept. They are very secretive. They want to be. Can you hear me here? They will not. But the moment they know you are quiet, you don't talk, I would have given you something. We are looking sometime. I went to the governorship aspirant of my state to meet one of the EDs in Abuja. The meeting held for 1 hour. While I was talking, I only made one statement and kept quiet. When the ED was not talking, my governorship aspirant said to him, did you see him utter word? He said no. He says he's a man of integrity. I wasn't talking. I just kept quiet. No. You don't wake up, you meet people, they are richer than you, they're talking to you, they're making a business, you start putting your own business so that you can project yourself to be in their class. Shut up. Keep quiet. People will respect you. Do you understand? When they discover you have valued themselves. Because you want to project, they're talking about their businesses. You need their help. The only thing you do now is that you say you have, even if you have company that is 2,000, you say it is 20 million. You're talking big so you can belong. They're watching you. This guy talking like this. Who is this guy? They will not deal with you. Be quiet. Can you hear me? At times, when they ask you, do you have anything to say? While you are quiet, you are thinking. In case they call upon you, then you bring a good idea. They look at themselves. When they go and they say, this guy needs to be part of us. There's something upstairs. But you talk too much. You behave like Abura. You can't tell them you are coming. You are coming. You have a meeting. You say you are coming by 2. By 2, you are leaving your house. You have missed it. That first meeting, they will say you are not serious. Even though you are serious. Every rich man, can you hear me here, values his time than his money. Because he's having another meeting in the next 20 minutes. You will come. That's why you cannot deal with the right person. 5 minutes, they are there waiting for you. You come 5 minutes late. In fact, when you even come there yourself, you didn't even explain. You shake their hands. They're looking at you. Afternoon. Please, I'm sorry. I had flat tire. Please, I apologize. It was not intentional. That shows that you have courtesy. That shows it was not intentional. And don't do it the next time. But you just come there, you shake everybody's hand because you want to project yourself to be that. A large projection happens only in Nigeria. It doesn't happen outside the country. They're looking at you as somebody is one of these stouts from Africa who can't say anything. Am I talking to you here? So by so doing, when you meet people, you can relate with them. And don't forget this. Many a times, quality people don't come. You don't see them facially. Because, most of us from Africa, our stuff from Nigeria, we think when you wear nice clothes means you are doing well. So when you meet people that are not wearing nice clothes, designers, you think they are nobody. No. Engage them by their fruits, not by their clothes. By their fruits, not by their clothes. Discuss with them, show humility, interact with them, talk with them. Everything you want to say, just say it. Can you hear me here? Be watching them. Keep quiet. Let them talk. You go. Next time you come. The other time you come. Just keep doing it. Before you know it, you realize that the person you are talking to that does not wear anything, a war jeans, can pick up a call and call the president of the country. And before you know it, that one person you meet can take you to the next level of financial blessings. Were you blessed? Rise up.
We hope you enjoyed this message from God's servant. Please come worship with us at any of our branches closest to you. Our midweek service on Wednesdays runs from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Sunday services 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. For more information, call any of the numbers on the screen or visit our website.